To the cloud. Awesome. All right. Tribe Luminescent. Welcome to Tribe Talks. I'm doing some deliveries today, so I'll be in my car. It's okay. You're not gonna miss too much if I like cut in and out. Hopefully not anyway. I really just want to jump on here and touch base with when new things come out and like kind of how to promote them and like different techniques to go about it. So you're aiding in your sales the best way that you can. So if you guys noticed, yesterday the news tab had a lot going on. We've got a lot of new things that we're learning about that are coming, some on Monday, some on Thursday, and then some not until May 1st. So NHL and Little Mermaid, they're coming out on Monday. So with that aspect, because that is the next launch, that is what we're on Friday, that's 3 days away. This is something, being this close, I immediately start promoting. I post things like maybe little spoilers in my VIP to kind of get them to see who's interested, maybe like some little clip from Ariel or whatever, just to see who the interest is of that. Now, I don't, because we can't use non-marketing images to market our business. I don't put anything on there like, oh, guess what's coming? And then like Google an Ariel image or something like that. I just say, like, where are my mermaid fans at? Or things like that. Can you guess this character? And it's maybe a little piece of like her hair, or maybe it's a leg of Sebastian's or something like that. But I don't pertain it to any business. I don't mention anything of like, oh, what's coming. Therefore, they're not cross marketing either one of them. But I'm still in a way marketing because I'm gauging interest on who likes those things. So I'll post this in my VIP. If you're new, it'd be your launch page. To kind of gain that interest. And then what I do is those people that comment on that, I'm going to share those images with them first, because why? They're in my VIP, they're in your launch group. Those are your most important people to take care of. You want them to feel special that they're in there. And by learning about things before the general public is definitely a perk for them. So I'll do that. Usually day that I've already actually shared it. I just know that this weekend's kind of crazy, so I'm not following my normal process this time, but I'm sharing with you guys my normal process because this is what I like to do to build up that interest. So then I'll share it on my VIP with the actual details of purchasing, how much things are, the scent descriptions, all of that. And then that would be my Friday. And then Saturday is where I would normally post it to my regular page. Now, I'm really stinging excited about Ariel, so that process went a little out the window for me. But same sense, even if you want to start promoting these things right off of the daily on Thursday when it's announced, that's still okay. I think that little spoilers and stuff like that, I think it just makes it more fun, more enticing. It kind of drags it out a little bit so you're not posting these marketing images every day until Monday. You've kind of got a little difference in your posting, sneak peeks and working up to those like hard deep. But that's posted on the workstation, yes, it is absolutely okay to market. But here's really why I want to jump on. So now we have things like Star Wars coming out on Thursday. Now, I haven't really dabbled too much with sharing Star Wars. I'm going to do this more in my tradition. I haven't posted it on my VIP yet. And I haven't shared it on my regular page yet. So this one I'm going to work a little bit more towards because it's Thursday, not Monday. I want to build my launch up for Monday. Okay, there might be people that want Little Mermaid and Star Wars. Okay, I don't want them to wait until Star Wars launches on Thursday and risk losing Little Mermaid on Monday. Okay, because obviously with anything like this, does it always sell out? No. Can it? Absolutely. Absolutely. So you want to focus on what's coming for that launch date because you want to make sure they're not holding off for the next launch to combine two of them. Yes, does that accrue more shipping? It does, but take care of them. If you are giving them like little goodies and stuff like that with all of their orders, this is going to help them make up for some of that. They're not most of my customers don't care if they're paying that shipping a couple times. Yes, also I do bulk orders, so most of the time they do get a discounted shipping because when I have more than $80 in a bulk order, then everybody qualifies for that 10% shipping versus $8 flat. So they are saving that way if they're pre-ordering with me. But I don't want them to hold off Mermaid, like I said, for Star Wars. So I'm going to wait until I might put like a spoiler out maybe Sunday night before Little Mermaid launch, because I'm going to already have most of my pre-orders taken care of and figured out for Monday's launch. So I'm going to post that little sneak peek tidbit about Star Wars on Sunday, and then kind of work how I was saying before each day, spread my reach a little farther. So it'll be spoiler in VIP. Next day, announcement in VIP, and maybe spoiler on my regular page. Bring that over there. So therefore the VIP see it first, and then everybody else can see it the next day, and then so forth. Now, we also in the news tab just learned about a collection coming on the 1st, our summer collection. So, and also another thing on the 1st that we've learned about already, which was early in the month, is obviously the scent of the month. We learn this, a month in advance every time. So we do have that knowledge, and we do have those images and stuff. But I will never post something for the next month. And now, mind you, like I said, this is on Workstation. So yes, you absolutely can post this. Just because I'm saying I never do does not mean you cannot, but I will tell you why I don't. I do not post things for the next month in the current month until at least the last week of the month. I don't care if I hear about it on the 1st of April and it doesn't come out until May 1st. I am not posting it until that last week of April. Now, if I see something that screams one of my customers and I don't want to spoil it for everybody else, but I need to share that with them, that's what I use those images for them. Then I'll message them, be like, oh my goodness, Susie, this made me think of you, like to a T. This screams you. I had to show you. I'm not spoiling it for the rest of my group yet, but I just needed to show you. And then you can gauge interest that way. But it's only something if you know that that's going to scream the person. I'm not saying go spam everybody in your VIP instead of posting it, because then you might as well just post it because then they all saw it already. But if it's something that's like super, super them, I will do that. Otherwise, if I don't find anybody that's like that, or that it screams to me, I'll wait until that last week of the month. Sometimes I get even closer to the 1st before I share it, because I want to make sure I'm happy with my month's sales. If I'm not happy with my month's sales and I already start posting for next month, you know what that's going to do to my sales? That's going to lower them. People, maybe Susie was thinking about getting a 6-pack of wax because she's running out. She's down to her last bar. But then I just posted May's Warmer, and that's coming out in, a week. But I'm still like $40 shy of my goal. Well, that 6-pack is going to put me almost right there. But now if I share that too early, now she decides to wait until May, I'm not even going to get that 30 to bring me even closer. So you see what that's saying. So it can somehow adhere your sales for the month and affect how this month goes. So I don't work next month until almost next month, until I'm happy with this month. I don't touch May. My customers will not know that summer collection is coming out until later this month. I will not share those things. I did share with one customer because I posted a sneak peek that Lacey had shared. I think I shared it in here, and it was like a couple edges of like 4 bars. That's the summer collection. I have one customer who has been hounding me if I have figured out what those scents were, because I posted that spoiler in my VIP as well. And I was like, you guys, something great is coming. Now, something like that, I didn't know what collection that was. I didn't know when it was coming out. I just know we saw that spoiler, and some things like that I like to leak, but I don't know details of that either. So they can hound me until they're blue in the face, and I can't give them information that I don't have. So I just tell them straight up, that was a spoiler even for me. You got all the information I got. All I got was that picture. I will let you know when there's further details. And I have one customer who's been hounding me, asking me if I have heard anything in this collection. So I did share with her the summer collection that's coming out, but nobody else on my page has seen that yet, because I'm focused on Ariel, and then after, I'm not worried about what's going to happen in May, because we're not in May. I'm worried about April. I want to hit my goals for April. I want to hit my sales, amount that I want in April. I'm not going to look. May does not exist to me. May does not exist. All there is April. And that's the mindset that you need to think when you're posting. Like I said, business, your business. But when your numbers are not where they are at, something has to change. Something isn't working. And if you are one that's constantly posting next month's stuff before that month, maybe it's time to tweak it a little bit. Maybe it's time to elongate that spoiler out. Maybe it's time to kind of do what I'm doing and see if that works for you. And now, mind you, maybe you're sharing all these things right away and that doesn't affect your sales. Then go for it. Then you have a different customer base. And that's the thing, is all of us do. All of us have different customer bases. All of us have different age groups that we serve. And we have different people of different interests. No two businesses can run exactly alike. Even if you run your business to a T how I run my business, or if I run mine to a T how you run yours, our numbers are still not going to reflect each other, because it's about your customers. It's about your following. It's about who is in your network. So that's the thing, is you always have to try to see what works for you. But if your numbers are down, or you feel like you're falling into a lull, think about it. Have you posted something that is not coming out yet? Whereas maybe then they're not ordering this month's stuff. So just a little word for the wise. It's always been something that I've tried to do. I know sometimes it's hard when our customers follow other consultants and those consultants share right away. In that instance, if I have somebody message me like that, I will share the details and I'll let them know that I like to do, my marketing a little bit different. I like to, work up to it and build that excitement instead of just post all of the products. I tell them a lot of times those are consultants that are rushing because they don't want to put the passion in their business to make it kind of fun. Those spoilers, that not only, that spoiler, by doing that, you're adding a interaction post to your page. You're getting people to comment on something that maybe they won't comment if you just slap the marketing images up there. They're going to say, oh, she's just selling me something. Whereas if you post some little mermaid thing and say where are my mermaid fans at, or something like that, you're going to get more people out of that woodwork that are going to comment on something like that, because it doesn't look like a sales post, because it's not. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You're going to, and then with that, you're going to have your reach farther because people are commenting on that. So then when you're posting the actual marketing stuff, that might even have a farther reach because your recent interactions have been so high. So doing stuff like that, there's so many rhymes or reasons as to how you can run your business. And you'll hear from plenty of leaders, different ways that they run their business and ways that work. And if, like I said, if your business isn't running the way you want, if you're not hitting the numbers that you want, you're stuck in a rut after some good months or whatever it is, look at where you struggle and tweak it. Find a correction. If it is in your posting, well, then maybe, if you're not ever getting interactions on your post, you're posting all the time, and people aren't ordering any of these LTOs and stuff like that. Look at how you're marketing it. Look at what else you can do. You don't want to take my advice on how I do it? Go to YouTube. Search other leaders, how to market LTOs. Google it, YouTube it, whatever you have to do to find a trick that works for you. And you're going to try this and you're going to try that, and it's not always going to work. but then you can eliminate those things. Okay, this doesn't work. Now, that doesn't mean try it for one LTO and never try it again. That doesn't mean that that's not going to work. So you want to keep trying. You want to you try something a few times before you kick it to the curb. You want to, if that doesn't work, find something else, try that a few times. Go down the line and try to figure out what system, what process works best for you. But I will tell you from experience, sharing things out of the month that we are in does hurt. It does. I've had customers straight up tell me, oh, well, now that I see that's coming out, I'm going to wait. Can you add this 6-pack to that order? Do I tell them no because it's going to hurt this month's sales? No, I don't. I added to that order and I bite the bullet and realized I fudged up. I should have never did that. And I, kind of kicked my own butt for that. And that's the way of the road. That's the way it goes. Everybody is going to have that, and that's okay. But you want to try to obviously avoid that. You want to have your LTOs with all the hype that you can have. So by adding things that aren't coming yet, that can lower that hype. There's not like, how do I put this into words? Like different collections, okay, like Ariel. Not everybody and their mother is going to want that, but it still has a huge following. Okay. Same thing with Star Wars. There's a lot of Star Wars. But now if you're sharing something really cool coming out next month that they want, they might even, the biggest fans of Star Wars, they might even try to rope that into one order. And yes, logically, on a customer standpoint, does it make more sense with shipping? It does. But that's why I always offer the bulk shipping, because you know what? If you qualify for 10% shipping on Star Wars, and I can get you to qualify for 10% shipping on summer collection, that's the same shipping as if you were to put them together, because then they would qualify at 10%. So it's really no different. Now, obviously, yes, it's different. But then, when, oh man, I just spent, I just paid all that shipping, and now I want summer. I'm going to say something like, I'll send you a free bar that I have, either on, you can cover, that $6. A lot of times, like, I have most of them on hand, so I can say choice. Obviously, everybody's different like that. Maybe you're not up to giving out free bars, and that's okay. Say, you know what if I throw a couple cent circles your way for your car? Make your car smell good, kind of make up for the shipping a little bit. Most of the time, if you're going to go out of your way and do something as simple as that to make up for their shipping, even if it is not equivalent, they are going to be fun. They are going to be thankful. They are going to be grateful. And they're going to usually say, yeah, occasionally you'll get the ones that help them from there. But most of the time, they're going to really change their mindset about the double shipping. So, but that's my little tribe talk for the day. Just because I know I've seen a couple people sharing some things from me. And I'm not going to call anybody out specifically. I haven't really messaged too many people about it because, again, it is your business, and that's okay that you're sharing. It is okay. So yes, no judgment there either. But for future, like, and who knows? Maybe some of these people that I've seen this, and it's not even just us. It's all over the Scentsy community. I do not even mean when I say I've seen people. I'm not talking just this tribe. I'm talking Scentsy as a whole. Even some leaders share that stuff. I feel good money in their business. Obviously, it's working for their customer base. Okay. But just keep that in mind. So if you're one that has already shared some stuff from May and you want to leave it up, see how that reflects your April sales. I mean, it's, see if you feel like that makes a difference. That's something that nobody can tell you, this is how it's done. This is how you have to do it. That doesn't exist in Scentsy. That doesn't, you get to run your business how you fit. So never ever am I, and then that's why I don't, that's fine. Some people, they ask me advice, I'm going to tell them exactly what I'm telling you guys more recently. And I think it's because of the shoot that I'm seeing it a little bit more. And I just wanted to address that so you guys can kind of have a little wisdom, I guess, towards it. If, like I said, if it's something that you notice you think affected your business, then tweak that, change that, wait a little longer. A lot of times collections like the summer collection isn't put on our workstation necessarily for us to advertise right away. It's put on our workstation so we can start creating marketing flyers and things like that. So we can create postcards to send to our customers. So we can create, newsletters to mail out, whatever it is, create emails to go out, text messages, whatever it is you're doing to communicate. A lot of times that's what those early on releases are shown to us for, is so we have those perks of really building up the interest to this product. And frankly, I think as much as summer collection is amazing, those warmers are so stinking cute, I think it's enough to where it might even be able to take away some hype from Little Mermaid and Star Wars. Like, I want right now Little Mermaid to be my spotlight. That's going to be something that I'm going to be talking about on and off all weekend. And that's what I'm going to focus on before anything else. Now, mind you, yes, NHL's there. I'll mix a little bit of that in there, but I don't really have too many hockey fans that I know of. I mean, I do, and most of them did already snag warmers and stuff the last time they've been out. So I don't, me personally, because I've already seen this NHL collection once or twice, I don't perceive my customers being too hyped about it. You guys that are newer, this is an amazing collection for your hockey fans. Mine absolutely love their warmers. We have a Blackhawks warmer and we love that. Like, they're really stunning pieces. So if you are new, like, and you haven't hit that hockey crowd yet, it's definitely something to focus on. You can search different teams in the workstation. You can even type in Scentsy, whatever the team is, on Google and find some real images. But there's lots out there because they've already been out. So that's something nice. You can maybe even do a post like, where are my hockey fans at? What's your favorite team? And then comment when they comment their team with the real life image of that team's warmer. Like, this is prime ways. You guys, I hear a lot too that interaction is down on my page. Interaction is down on my page. What do I do? What do I do? Quit just posting marketing stuff. Incorporate what's coming out with posts that they can engage on, that they can comment on, that they can interact with. And then you can, bring up those products then through that. That gives you a funnel of who exactly is the most interested in this collection, this LTO, this release, whatever. And then you can gauge that interest from there to either, comment with, like I said, the images, or message them those images like, oh my goodness, have you seen this? Stuff like that. It's so much more engaging, and I feel like it builds those relationships more because you're actually conversing. They're not just reading an ad, okay? Do you all go through, anybody who reads newspapers still, do you guys go through the newspaper and read every single classified. No, you don't. If you do, you got too much time in your hands and maybe you should make a post. But nobody goes through and reads every single classified. Okay, so when you're constantly posting just marketing stuff and that's all your customers are seeing, they're gonna start reading less and less. They're gonna start engaging less and less because that's all they're seeing. Now, if you have things in the middle, if you have fun stuff, if you have just things that get them wanting to comment, it doesn't have to be Scentsy related. It doesn't even have to have some hidden agenda to an LTO. But this helps build up that interaction. So then when you are posting these marketing things, Facebook sees you as a valued poster. They see, oh, every time she posts, it gets a wide range. So what is Facebook going to do? They're going to show it to a wider range of people. So, but I am almost at my first delivery of the day. So I got 2 of them. So I'm going to do this and get off of here. Is there any, before I completely get off, any questions, comments, concerns, tips, anything kind of about what we were talking about? I'm assuming that's a no. All right. All right, so that I'm going to, once I park, I'm gonna stop recording. This is recorded, so I will post this. It probably won't be until maybe later this afternoon because I think I have to actually get on Zoom on the computer to download it. So I will post this for anybody that missed it. But I wish you guys the best weekend. I'm so excited for this collection. And I hope you guys have many, many pre-orders for Aereo and some NHL. So I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.